Good morning and God bless you. Greeting you between the two services here at Progressive Baptist Church. And what a wonderful morning we've already had. And what a great 10 o'clock service I know by faith we're going to have. The men's music ministry sang today and they did a wonderful job expressing the sentiment of Advent and lifting up Christ at Christmas. I appreciate their gift of ministry and their anointing. And the Lord gave me a word from Isaiah chapter 9 verses 1 through 7 called "The Champ is Here," taken from the idea of the Muhammad Ali line in Fighting Joe Frazier. What we learned is that Ali went into Frazier when he had lost his title, having it stripped from him, and when they were preparing for that first Frazier-Ali fight, which was called the Fight of the Century, Ali would always hound Frazier and test him, and at every opportunity where he could get into Frazier's space and into his head space, he would step in and yell, "The champ is here! The champ is here!" even though technically he was not the champion because he had been stripped, although both were undefeated and had claim to the heavyweight championship of the world. I bring that up because during Isaiah chapter 9, Israel was in a situation where they had been stripped. They had lost their favor and lost much of their fight. And in the middle of that, Isaiah declares the champ is here when he says, "For unto us a child is born, and unto us a son is given." And he gives us some indications of how we know the champ is here. In verse 2, he says we know because those who have walked in darkness will see a great light. He talks about the reality of transformation. In verse 4, he continues on, verse 3, he continues on to suggest that the people will rejoice. He says the time will come when they will have celebration. So you have transformation and then celebration. Verses 4 and 5 speak of the people's liberation. He says a three-step process will be brought to bear by this child who will be born, this son who will be given. He will cause transformation. He will cause celebration. He will bring liberation. But you say, okay, Pastor Jones, I hear you, but the first Ali Frazier fight, Ali lost. You're right. He lost a decision, but he already won the battle for the long term because he got in Frazier's head and caused Frazier to see him as a champ and see himself as not one. So the first fight, Ali lost by decision. The second fight, he won by decision. And the third fight, he won by knockout. And that's a part of the process with the champ. When the champ comes into your life, you may lose some things by the first decision, but don't give up. You can always win the second decision. But I believe when Christ comes in your life, not only will you have transformation and celebration, you ultimately get liberation because you knock the devil out. Get the CD of this message. It was a very powerful and life-changing word. And I declare over you in this Advent season, the champ is here. The champ is here. His name is Jesus, and he's given you the victory. I love you with the pastor's heart. Grace and peace.